You almost got hit by a van. All right, just to give you guys an idea of where we're at, this is what it looks like. We're in front of a stationery store. A running guy, motorcycles passing by. We're gonna be trying new food today. I've never done this before, never tried it before, but we're gonna be trying makanan from Kalimantan. And it's gonna be in Krendang. Krendang street food. That's where we're going right now. So let's go! This is the first time I've seen anything like this. I am incredibly excited. I thought they were gonna just give it to us in small boxes or containers for us to eat, but over here you get to actually have it straight from the pot. So we ordered 20 of each. There's the vegetable one, which is called kucai. They put amazing garlic on top. Look, it's golden brown. Then they also have the bengkuang. What is bengkuang? I think bengkuang is a root. It's a plant. Okay, so bengkuang. It's a root plant. Right now we're gonna dive into this. Oh my goodness, that looks amazing. This is the kucai. So it's vegetables. The outer layer is made out of like handmade rice flour. So you're gonna expect a chewiness, the vegetable flavor, and of course the sharp garlic fragrance. Oh, it smells amazing. The texture looks great. Wow. That's insane. So inside there's ebi. So there's a little shrimp for extra umaminess. There is that bitterness from the vegetables, but also some savoriness. And that skin is the softest skin I've ever had for anything like this. Absolutely incredible. We're gonna try the bengkuang. Golden, crispy garlic on top. That just looks fantastic. So I'm gonna have it on its own, but later on we're gonna try it with their chili here. Wow. That is the best choy pan I've ever had in my life. I've had it before, but like usually my mom brings it home from the wet market here. So you can get it, usually it's like street food, but I've never had anything this good. Probably my new top favorite place. I'm gonna grab some more, but this time I'm gonna have it with the chili. So I got it in its iconic orange plate now. Wow, wow, that is just heavenly. Sweetness, a little bit of that spiciness. Now the spice is starting to kick in, but it just makes it so much more exciting. Absolutely amazing. Now we're gonna go for their jeruk songkit, which is like, I guess it's like Indonesian orange, OJ. Oh man, dang man, this place, legendary. Legendary. I think it's the first time, but it kind of reminds me of, if you've been to Singapore, calamansi orange. It's kind of like that. It's very refreshing. What a good pair. Iya, jadi kok mau nanya aja. Kayak tempatnya tuh udah dari kapan?
Kalau di sini udah 6 tahun. Soalnya ini kan ciri khas Singkawang.
Singkawang. I'm trying to figure out what else I need to know about. Dulunya memang asalnya itu dari Kalimantan asli gitu, terus bawa ke Jakarta atau gimana?
Iya.
Iya, dari Kalimantan asli ya?
Iya. Dulu bukan kerja usaha ini dulu jahit baju.
Oh, konveksi. Terus kok bisa pilih choy pan dari makanan-makanan lain?
Soalnya kompetisi kan kopi.
Terus choy pan paling enak gitu ya. If you guys are trying to try this out, this is called choy pan mani. It's in Krendang, number 107C. We're gonna go ahead to the next place. Stay tuned. We got some choy pans for the office people because it's that good. I think it's the first time I rated anything 10 out of 10, right? Where are we going next, Nar?
You wanna do it nasi campur or bubur first?
Any both sound good. I could go for whichever's closer.
Maybe you can do the nasi campur first.
All right, sounds good. Nasi campur first. Got electric hazard. There's just wires on the ground. There's the dragon. Yeah, it's a vihara, yeah. It's a Chinese temple. What does that say? A lot of really cool stuff. Hello, testing sound. We're doing sound checks, making sure that the audio is nice and clear for y'all to hear. Nice and clear for y'all to hear. That's me. I'm Matt, and this is Nasi Campur Akon. All right, so we're at our second spot. This is nasi campur, okay? So for people who don't know what this is actually mixed rice dish. So mixed rice, there's a lot of things on here. There's some egg, sweet and sour chicken, layered pork belly. You actually get also soup on the side. And these you can just pour over the top. It just makes the whole dish more cohesive. But I kind of want to try it on its own before I mix everything together. And we have the secret dish here that I'll show you guys later. There's sweet and sour chicken. Ooh, there you go. Oh man, that is way more tender than it looks. It's so subtle. I was expecting such an instant punch, but I love that it's actually not too intense, because I think there's so many other things on this dish that you want to make sure that nothing stands too much, but the components all together is what makes it perfect. Look at all the variety of pork there. The char siu, you get the glazed pork, you get all that nice colors. Oh man, incredible. This one has such a depth of flavor, sweetness, smokiness, barbecue flavors. It's almost like it's candied. This is their layered pork meat. So you gotta you gotta count the layers of the meat. You have the bottom part, which is the meat, the darker meat, and then you have the fat, the white meat, and then more fat, and the skin. So that's 5 layers, and that's why in Chinese it's called wu chen rou. Tender, crispy on top, nice and salty when you bite that skin. So now here's how you actually eat it. Now you kind of like take some of that soup from here, and you kind of like pour it over everything. That way you get cohesiveness from the sauce, all the rendering. It depends. Some people like to eat it on its own. Some people like to eat it with the soup together. But technically, you're supposed to mix it all up because it's called nasi campur, which means mixed rice. Wow, motorcycles. That's amazing. I'm gonna grab some of the chili sauce here as well. Just put it over to the side over here. That's fantastic. It's really good. Crazy spicy. So I think they put a little bit of lime with the chili sauce itself. The spice is intense. Overall, with everything in here, incredible. So this dish right here, we saw it on the menu and we were like, okay, we have to try it. This is chicken blood soup. I mean, look at that. Very, very appetizing. It's kind of like tofu. Sorry. My eyes are watering because it's kind of hot, but you know, it's not bad. That's crazy. This is the cleanest tasting like blood anything I've ever had. Usually there's that iron flavor. This honestly just tastes like tofu. It just tastes very fresh. Like I just can't even taste the blood anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my dish with the pork blood soup. Have it all together and we're gonna head to the next place right after this. All right? I love street food.
Dia mau nanya nanti saya translate.
Yeah, soalnya Indonesianya kurang bagus. Right, so Joe's gonna be my translator. Can you ask him how old he is?
Boleh nanya nggak masnya umur berapa?
Oh, saya biasa.
Udah bekerja berapa lama mas?
Baru sih.
Oh baru 4 bulan. 4 bulan.
So how long does he know how long this place has been around?
Ini tempatnya udah kayak berapa lama ya mas?
Ini di sini ya.
Oh, halo mas. Mas namanya siapa?
Nama saya Nana. Ya, gimana?
Boleh tahu nggak mas di sini udah kerja berapa lama?
Saya di sini kerja dari tahun 99.
Tapi ini bukanya udah dari kapan?
Tahun 2002.
Oh jadi sebelum pas 99 itu apa?
Sama, cuman ganti orang.
Rasanya sama, masakannya sama semua?
Sama, cuma ada perubahan sekarang gitu. Jadi banyak macam variasi gitu.
Oh.
Toppingnya beda-beda sekarang.
Paling populer apa mas?
Di sini B2.
Terus kalau misalnya masakannya diapain nih?
Biasa dimasak kayak bubur biasa gitu, cuma
Oh dimasak bubur?
Iya,
Oh.
kayak khas Singkawang gitu.
Bedanya apa sama bubur biasa mas?
Oh, kalau kita semacam kayak bubur nasi gitu. Cuman kalau kayak bubur yang biasa itu kan lembek, ini enggak.
Oh ini masih ada bentuk nasi?
Iya, bentuk agak nasi gitu.
Mas,
Ya?
kaosnya bisa dibeli nggak ditanya sama dia?
Oh, nggak bisa.
Nggak
Ini
bisa.
khusus
Kaos
buat
ini ya
karya.
pegawai ya?
Ya khusus karyawan.
Khusus karyawan.
Danar did a good job researching all these places because everyone around seems to know all these spots. They're all like legendary, famous spots. But essentially, I got porridge with 3 different proteins. We got frog, we got pork, and we got fish. You can have it on its own, you can have it mixed. What makes this porridge different from other porridge spots is that this one actually still holds its shape. So it's not like as smooth as other porridges. This one still has like the shape of the rice. It's almost like a risotto. That's what I'm thinking. I learned this growing up, but apparently, you know, when you get a steaming bowl of porridge and you want something cool, you gotta get it from the side. Wow. What I noticed about Krendang and all the food that we've had today they love their garlic. So if you hate vampires, perfect place is just to run here and eat. Because the vampires, this place will definitely not have any with the amount of garlic they put. It's amazing though, it's very fragrant, but every bite you get garlic. It's good for your heart. That's good food. That is good porridge. It's very hearty, so you have that flavor of almost like chicken broth, chicken stew with all the other flavors like the fish, the frog legs. To be honest, like nothing that is too out of the ordinary. Like I enjoy good porridge at home because my grandma makes really good porridge. But I have to say, if you are looking for porridge outside of home, I would say this is a really good spot to go to. I'm gonna add some chili to my porridge. I'm just putting it over the side. Man, in Indonesia, chili makes everything even more better. It just elevates things to another level. Now with that chili, this dish is now like complete. This is their chicharron. That's what they say in the US. It's pork skin. And in Jakarta, it's different because usually if you're in like Mexico or in California, you get extra, what do you call that, like chili powder or something on top. This one's just on its own. It's salty, but I would say, if anything, this place has one of the best chicharrones I've ever had. The side dish, that slaps. Oh yeah. I would say out of the three, it hasn't been my favorite, but I think the first two, I would say, the first one, the choy pan, is a 10 out of 10. Second one, I think is a 9.5 out of 10. Or 9 out of 10. I've just had really good nasi campur. This porridge, I would say, is a solid 8 out of 10. All right, so I think after this, we're still missing dessert, so that's where we're gonna go. But I'm adding like vinegar, soy sauce, and chili oil. Yo, no, that actually made it 10 times better. So the porridge itself was super plain. And then I just added a bunch of the mystery sauce on the side. I think it's like soy sauce, chili oil, vinegar. And now it has like all these new flavors. Don't forget to do that when you come here. She almost got hit by a van. This is what happens. This is what happens when she doesn't have a boyfriend. So please, let's find her a boyfriend.
What did you bring, man?
So this is all my pahala. It's all my treasures that I got today. We have a choy pan, nasi campur, and finally the bubur akang, right? Akun. Sorry. All right, just to give you guys an idea of where we're at, this is what it looks like. We're in front of a stationery store, a light store, a running guy, motorcycles passing by. So we're here at Tet Phai, okay? The name Tet Phai Legendary. I wish I had a name like that. We're here because they're famous for their srikaya bread. For you guys who don't know what srikaya is, it's a sort of jam. I would say it's traditional to the Java area. I mean, it's also famous in Singapore, but the one in Srikaya in Indonesia, it's made out of eggs, coconut milk, and pandan. There's drivers who are picking up for orders online. So this place is popping. All right, presenting Tet Phai. Oh, I just want to show you guys, this is how cool Indonesia's technology is. This is how they tell you how many's inside. They just write it on the box. 333, this is how they take your orders. That is efficiency. Oh my gosh, this looks beautiful. We have the steamed, fried, and steamed pandan. By the way, Indonesian like traditional desserts are made with earthy colors. That's why they choose brown and greens, because it's the color of the earth. Did you know that? All right, look how soft this is. Wow, look at that filling right there. Oh. This is insane. It's just so soft and fluffy. It's a perfect balance of everything. The coconut milk isn't too strong. The flavor of the pandan is just right. And then the jam itself, it's warm. How does something like this exist and half the world doesn't know about it? I think the only difference is the bun itself. This is just a fried bun, and this one is the pandan bun. Ooh, right there. This is like the Green Lantern would love this. Oh, there is some difference. I think what you're getting different is the texture. This one is nice and, well, it's toasted, so it's nice and toasty on the outside. A slightly like toasty, crispy layer with chewiness in the middle. The other one was like just all soft all around. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much mess I made. This looks like Nickelodeon's green slime, but it tastes so good. 10 points to Tet Phai. We're gonna see if we can get somebody to try it. Nah, pilih aja. Langsung aja.
Gimana mas rasanya? Enak banget.
Enak banget. Yeah, I guess we got a guy to try. I was expecting a more like explosive reaction, but gotta say thanks to the Gojek dude. At least he wanted to be in our show. Appreciate it. Hey, there's also ice cream across. Should we get ice cream?
Should we?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe on the next episode.